Hello. In this video, I am going to walk you through a weekly routine for you to follow so you can be successful in Math 081. The very first thing you want to do every week is view the weekly module outline in Canvas to preview the assignments that are coming up in that week. So, for example, here is a sample week that you will see when you are in the Canvas modules. This happens to be week 2. You always want to start by looking at the week 2 overview or the weekly overview. In that page, I give you a brief overview of what you can expect during the week, and I also point out any hot topics or any really important agenda items that I want to draw your attention to. In this week, you notice we have a quick review of some order of operations. So that's a page for you to view. And you can see underneath what your goal is to do. So for instance, the week 2 overview, you need to view that page. The order of operations, you need to view that page. There is a page called how to scan and upload your written work. So that is going to walk you through the process of how you upload your mathematical work for certain assignments. Then you have a practice online proctored exam. The point of this exam during week 2 is just to get you used to using the Respondus Lockdown browser, and also to make sure you have a working webcam. So when you come to the first actual exam in the course, you know that all your technology is working. Then you will upload your written work. So that will give you the practice for uploading assignments into Canvas. And then you can see during week 2, we have our more assignments and they have the due date listed. So anytime you have more assignments due, that means you have a media lesson, you have an online homework assignment, and an online quiz for that unit. And then during this sample week, there is also a discussion board due by September 18th, and you can see you need to submit that discussion board for 10 points. So every week you want to come back to the modules and look at the upcoming week and look at everything that is going to be due that week so you can budget your time appropriately. Okay, so after you've viewed the outline and the module, then you're ready to start your more assignments. You want to start with the media lesson. The media lesson acts as your online classroom. So since we don't physically meet together in class, you are going to be watching a series of videos and taking notes in your student workbook while you are watching those videos. As soon as you score 100% on the media lesson, then you can open up the online homework assignment. So when you're ready to access your assignments in More, you will go to our course in More, and all you have to do is click on the folder for the current unit that you're working on, and that folder will expand and you will see the media lesson. Once you score 100% on the media lesson, then the homework will become available for that lesson. So you won't be able to access the homework until you score 100% on the media lesson. Here is what you should be doing when you are watching the videos of the media lesson. You should be in your student workbook. So this is just a screenshot I took of an actual student workbook, and I played the role of the student and took notes as I was watching the videos in the media lesson. So you want to write down what you see on the screen and everything that you hear while you are watching the video, and you want to make little notes to yourself. So when you use your notebook as a resource, when you're completing the homework and when you're completing the quizzes, you have meaningful, helpful notes to refer to. Okay, after you complete the media lesson, now you're ready for the homework assignment. You also want to earn 100% on the homework assignment, so then you can unlock the quiz. Now, the nice thing about the homework assignments and more is that you can attempt a problem as many times as you need. If you get the answer wrong, you always have the ability to update your answer and get the correct answer. And if you get stuck on a problem, you can try a similar problem until you are able to get the correct answer. So every student always has the opportunity to score 100% on their homework. And then once you score 100% on your homework, the quiz for that unit becomes available. You should be keeping all your written work in an organized notebook when you're completing the online homework assignments. So again, here is a sample of what your notebook might look like. Write the title of the homework assignment at the top. You want to number each question and show all your work. That way, if you ever come in for help to my office hours or you go visit a tutor and you tell them you had a particular question, like let's say you were stuck on question 3 and you just couldn't get the right answer, the first thing I will ask you, or the first thing a tutor will ask you is, well, let me see your work. Let me see what you've already tried. So if we can easily find your work in your notebook, then we can troubleshoot any problems and we can really help you understand the problem or the concept, and arrive at the correct result. So I just showed you a couple examples of showing your work. So you might be wondering, well, why do I have to show my work? Okay. I'm sure somewhere along the way, somebody has told you it's really important to show your work, but you want to know what that really means. That means anytime you have to do any calculation or any series of steps to solve a problem, you want to write down all those steps so someone else could understand and reproduce what you did if they were also trying to solve the same problem. If one of your classmates or your instructor or a tutor can follow your work and understand how one step flows to the next until eventually you reach the right answer without having to guess or without having to fill in any missing gaps, then you have properly shown your work. So it's a strong mathematical habit to show all your work, and that will really um, help you as you progress into future math classes. And it will really help you stay organized, and it will really help you be more confident and build your skills. Okay, once you've completed your homework with a score of 100%, you're ready to access the online quiz. Now, the quiz will look very familiar as the homework and look similar to the homework, except in the quiz, you get 2 attempts at each problem instead of 3, but you can still always generate a new question. So even if you use your 2 attempts, you can generate a similar question and try again. So you know what that means. You have the opportunity to earn 100% on every quiz also. But you always want to have your student workbook and your notebook where you wrote all your work for your homework, have those out on your desk or on your workspace when you're taking the quiz, because you're going to see similar problems and then you'll be able to refer back to your work, and that will build your confidence because you know that you have some solid worked out examples at your fingertips when you're taking the quiz. Okay, so here you can see once you reach a score of 100% on your homework, then the Unit 1 quiz or whatever unit you're in, the quiz will become available. All right, after you complete the more assignments, you still want to go back to the modules and see what other assignments are due for the week. So during some weeks, we might have a discussion board. Other weeks, we have an extend your learning assignment. For the extend your learning assignments, you can either print those PDFs and complete them in your own pencil. You're using a pencil in your own handwriting, and then you'll scan and upload them to submit them in Canvas. Or now that we're part of the iPad initiative, you can just download those PDFs to your iPad, use your awesome Apple Pencil to complete the assignment, and then just upload it into Canvas and you're completely paperless. So you can decide to do whatever method you want. So once you get your iPad as part of this course and you attend one of those iPad workshops on campus that I emailed you about, you can decide to do whatever method to complete those assignments. So it's pretty cool how we can access the materials in many different ways. All right, so after you've completed all the assignments for 1 week, then when the next week starts on Monday morning, you just follow the same flow. You just follow the same schedule and the same outline, same routine. And after you do it once or twice for the first couple weeks, you will have your routine built and you'll definitely know how to manage your time to make sure that nothing gets forgotten and nothing gets missed. And then at the end of the semester, we can all congratulate each other for having a successful semester and building our math skills and our confidence. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Please let me know if you have any questions on this cycle.